Hey there, I'm going to be sharing Champion Brewing Company's shower beer with you. And I had this delivered a while back. I think I had it delivered. And I drank all of the ones that I didn't have saved for this review. And I've been waiting to drink this one. So this is out of Charlottesville, Virginia. And people talk about like a shower wine, and they have a little wine glass holder for your wine, but in my experience, beer fits on that little soap dish, boom, or right on the edge on the corners, boom. We don't even need any special equipment. So here is a Czech style Pils shower beer, 35 IBUs and 4.5% alcohol by volume. So this, while it's called on this can a Czech style Pils, what that means is that it's a premium lager, a Czech premium lager, which is part of the Czech lager category. Pilsner Urquell is a good example of this style. So IBUs are 30 to 45. So we're right in the middle of that, and alcohol is 4.2 to 5.8, and so we're on the low end of that. So let's take a look at this. This is very crisp, almost like floral spicy, which is interesting. Almost peppery. Lagery. It has that very distinct lager smell. So it is a straw, pale gold color. My glass is a little foggy, and the beer is just a tiny bit. It looks more foggy from your side, maybe. Just a tiny bit cloudy. So normally we're looking for brilliant to very clear. So anyway, it poured with a little bit of head, but it has dissipated since then. Interesting. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in this beer. While distinctly a lager, it's spicy and bitter. It has some maltiness to it, which is interesting, like an almost kind of corn sweetness. Very interesting. It's pretty bitter. Bitterness is expected in this style, but shouldn't be overwhelming. And I feel like this borders really on overwhelming. It's pretty bitter, but then like this kind of sweet juiciness, wateriness kind of creeps in afterward, and you're like, oh, okay, oops, maybe it's not that bitter. And then you drink it again, and that whole thing starts. Anyway, so this is a pretty cool beer, I think, and it's a nice chill beer. It's crisp, it's clean, it's a great like beach beer or pool beer because it has a nice crispness to it. It seems like it's good served cold, which is also nice. Mouthfeel-wise, it's medium light, and not like a crisp carbonation, but definitely carbonated. It's an interesting body, like it's almost oppressive on the tongue, and then it gets kind of bitey right at the end as it finishes, which is interesting. Anyway, shockingly more bitter than I was expecting, which apparently is to style. And so I'm used to very watery lagers and very like distinctly, aggressively hoppy IPAs, and I feel like this is a combination of those two styles. And so interesting to drink. It has this cool crispness to it, that reminds me of like a cool drink of water, and then it has this nice aggressive hoppiness, kind of bitterness to it, which is interesting. So there it is. If you're an IPA fan, definitely check out Shower Beer, and then specifically Czech Pilsners, because they're pretty good, also known as a Czech premium lager. Interesting, definitely lagery, but a good crossover into, the American palate, if you will. Anyway, so there you have it. If this is a beer that you have tried, please share with me down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know where you found it. I'm pretty sure this was a Tavour find. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.